You can't help your dog. If you don't know your dog. It's not that I'm against training, but to me what's more important, there's two commands you need. Right and wrong. Yes and no. Do this, don't do that. Then you have the world by the horns. Once you have that relationship under control, then you work on sit, stay, come and heel. Until then, just talk to the dog. How do you tell a dog to stop, or how do you tell a dog no? Eye contact and forward motion. You want to move in, one step at a time. Red light, green light. If they stop, you stop. When you tell your dog to stop doing something by giving eye contact and forward motion, if they don't stop, you take another step. If they don't stop, you take another step. And you calmly follow through until you get acknowledgement, until they look at you and stop doing what they're not supposed to do. The only time you gotta make a sound when you're communicating with your dog is when they're not paying attention to you, when they're facing another direction or not looking at you. You wanna make a sound, clap your hand, snap your finger, stamp your foot, hey, anything, get them to look at you. When they look at you, the rest is eye contact and forward motion. The second they stop doing what you don't want them to do, just go back to what you were doing. Don't say good dog. The problem with saying good boy or good girl is many dogs will think they are done paying attention to you. They think they don't have to listen anymore. So good boy in the dog world, or good girl, is said by a pack leader blocking an unwanted behavior, and then when he gets what he wants, he just goes back to being a dog. He doesn't run over and say good boy or good girl, right? So block the unwanted behavior, eye contact and forward motion. The moment they stop barking, the moment they stop jumping, just disengage and go back to cooking dinner, eating dinner, go back to talking to whoever you were talking to. Just go back to life. Don't say good dog. In the dog world, not being corrected means good boy or good girl. So when you're not telling your dog to stop doing something, they assume they're doing the right thing. If you verbally say good boy or good girl, they think they're done sitting, they think they're done paying attention, and they can go back to doing whatever they wanted to do. There's so many different ways that we're told to handle a specific problem. In my opinion, if you control your personal space all the time, you will have respect from your dog. And when you have respect from your dog, it doesn't matter what technique or theory you use. Your dog will listen when you ask them to stop doing something. When you tell them to stop doing something, the goal is to stay calm, visualize what you want them to do. Don't visualize what they used to do. If you want them to sit, be thinking, sit down, sit down, sit down, and follow through until you get what you want. And the moment they sit down, just disengage and go back about your life. Don't say good dog, because then they go back to doing whatever they were doing. Keep them calm, keep them attentive. This is little Lily. Lily came to me about 3 years ago with her brother, totally scared of the world. Any human, any noise, anything domesticated was a scary thing to the two of them. They were pretty much born wild. They were like little wild animals. So very hard to place. I got the two of them. I tried to keep them together, homing them, but they would end up sticking together and not bond with the humans. So they were returned after 3 separate homes. So I ended up separating them, but it was for both their own good, because Dax, her brother, lives with a wonderful family. He's a happy-go-lucky dog, a little bit taller than her, but pretty much looks just like her, and everything worked out wonderfully. It's a nice family dog. And then we have Lily here, who turned out to be another wonderful family dog. Potentially shy sometimes with certain people, but she's been through so many things now, where she's met so many people, so many sounds. We can be in the city, in the country. Our little Fox here is a balanced dog now. She's ready for the perfect home to come along. And we love when the perfect home comes along. She's gonna get lucky. Lily says thank you to Paw Safe. Paw Safe saved her. Someone else will continue to. Go ahead.
I love you.